Hey guys, welcome back to Bolt Action Airsoft. Today we're announcing our merch. If you haven't noticed, we're wearing some pretty fire t-shirts. They're at pretty good prices, probably better than other airsoft YouTubers on average. We also have patches and stickers on there at boltactionairsoft.com, so check it out. The link is in the description. And let's head to the video. Alright guys, so the gun we're reviewing today is from Austria, but it's not an average product. Jacob, this is the pistol video.
We're not doing the SSG-24. You better not throw that. You better not throw that.
I'll just lay it right here. Cool! Okay, so the one we're reviewing today is the Glock 17.
Yeah, so there's a Glock 17. This is the pistol we think sort of suits the average airsoft player. If you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced, this pistol is going to work and perform and be really all you need. This is a fairly common airsoft gun. It is also a common gun in the real world. Glock 17 Gen 3. This is officially licensed by Glock as well, so you're going to have all the Glock logos on it.
Glock really likes their logos.
Alright, opening the box. Hopefully you don't have trouble opening the box like Ben.
Something on it.
And you have...
Once you get past step one.
You have your gun packaged in a plastic bag. Jacob's throwing that. In here you also have O-rings, which are good for the magazine. The O-rings are in here in the fill valve in case they ever dry up. I think I'm not really sure. You don't need those for right now. That didn't go off the table.
What did you just spell? I dropped the bag load. We're back.
That happens. Anyway, what was I talking about? Okay, we got the instruction manual and a warning label. Everybody's throwing. The instruction manual is good, especially if this is your first gun or your first gun or a new gun for you or a new platform for you. On here, on the box too, I forgot to talk about, you have some logos, some different stuff. Apparently this thing can give you cancer or reproductive harm, so...
be careful, guys.
Be careful, guys. Now the camera almost died. Here is the gun. So, this gun is gas blowback, semi-automatic. It does not have the selector switch like, let's say, the Glock 18C or an electric pistol, which is fine. You don't need the full auto. Honestly, the full auto's a little overkill in most situations, although sometimes it comes in handy, but it works. You have a metal slide up here, fully working just like a real gun. Then you have a sort of polymer plastic bottom, which feels really solid in your hands. You don't have a lot of rattling in here, although there's a little bit, but that also could just be for me using the gun. I've used this gun for about 1.5 years. I've only bought it to one game because of the coronavirus, but I have used it for like novice challenges and just messing around, and it's super reliable, fun to shoot.
Pretty good gun.
Like I said, this is blowback, so you are going to get sort of the slide moving action, and for a newer player, it could sort of be, scary almost when you first start shooting it, because it's going to move in your hand. You're
like a real gun. It'll have a kick, but you'll get used to it, and it's better than electric. So. And
for all of you that have the shot real gun, well, we have two, but all of you that have the shot real guns, this is, I would say, 22, maybe less. It's not much. It's not like it's gonna be a real gun, but it is enough to mess up your sight picture and force you to re-aim.
Yeah. So when you're shooting it, because the blowback, don't spam it, because you're gonna go like blah, blah, blah. You want to take your time.
Yeah. And speaking of aiming, you got sights on here. These are normal Glock sights. You also have all the normal Glock logos. You got like officially licensed product of the Glock, some more logos up here with the caliber and everything. You got your magazine down here. You want to talk about magazines?
This is a magazine.
There's two kinds.
You load gas into it, and then it powers the green gas gun.
What are you saying?
There's two kinds.
We told you how to talk about it.
There's two kinds. There's the normal. This is not the official Glock license. This is a knockoff. The Glock license go for like $40. This is half of that, and it works exactly the same. So get these. And then there's the extended ones. These holds how many?
50-ish.
50. It's quite a lot. Tyler runs 3 normal ones or so, and then extended, and he doesn't have to worry about ammo the whole game. It's pretty good. You'll probably need a speed loader though, so use a good one of those, because 50 of these in hands is gonna take forever.
Yeah. And then FPS.
FPS. So it hits depending on the gas, temperature, science stuff. So depending on your conditions, it'll go from 340 to 350 FPS consistently, which is pretty good. I mean, that's almost my sniper when I say it out loud, which is kind of sad.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
But it shoots pretty straight for up to 50 yards or so. So you're not going to be
50
like...
yards, 50 feet.
Oh, 50 feet.
Why are we...
My math is hard. So 50 feet, which is pretty... I mean, it's a pistol. You're not going to be sniping anybody across the map unless you have some crazy mods. But it's pretty good. FPS consistent. Get the knockoff mags. They're half the price. Jake, what do you got? If anything.
You said everything I was supposed to say, 'cause I forgot it.
Yeah. What I'll talk about though is filling the green gas mags, which can be a little challenging, and honestly was kind of challenging for me when I first started.
And I froze my hands using gas.
Oh yeah, filling grenades sucks too. But for the I'll use this one. For the magazines, you basically have to pull down this little thing that holds in the plate on the bottom. And some of them have holes in the plate like these, but for these ones you're gonna have to take it off. Then you want to put the fill valve in here, and what the trick for me is when it's not super loud is you want to actually listen to the gas, because when you can hear it when it stops coming out and when it starts coming out, rather than, let's say, just like doing it for 5 seconds and seeing for what happened. Because if you overfill, it actually will shoot less time, which is, I know doesn't make sense, but it
happens because science.
It happens because science. So you just want to push down, and you can hear it, and you can hear it stop, and then that's filled, and then you put the thing back on. And then, which is also a little bit of a pain with the gas mags, you can't put the BBs in the top like, let's say, pretty much any other mag. So you
have to pretty much put it from the side while you pull the spring down.
So you pull the spring down, you can just sort of angle it and put them in. For these magazines, they don't have a channel all the way down that can fit BBs.
The knockoffs.
Yeah, but the very bottom by the slot, by the where the spring would go all the way down, it is big enough to fit BBs. So you just got to make sure you pull that all the way down, and then you can put BBs in the very bottom. And then I know a lot of people, if you're not experienced with the airsoft guns, you'll see a gap in here. Like one BB is right next to another one, or no, two BBs are sort of separate. I can't really demonstrate that, but it's fine. It'll still feed. It doesn't really matter. And after that, once you're filled up, you're ready to go. These magazines will take almost about 90 BBs-ish before you have to refill them. These will do about 60. And these ones, quite honestly, aren't super gas efficient, so you'll only get one mag.
Perfect!
One mag out of these ones. But you only need one mag per game, because you're not going to be refilling in the middle of the map. That'd be crazy. Anything else? I think that's it.
That's probably it.
Oh, actually, there's one more thing. With the gun, you want to, if you want to get to your hop up, you can basically pull the slide back. While it's back, you push down these pins, and then slide it forward.
Me and Jacob learned this in the Novice Disassembly Challenge. Check it out in the corner.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of the
corners. You have your hop-up wheel here. You have a little design there that tells you which way to move the hop-up. Slow and steady wins the race with the hop-up. You don't want to adjust it a bunch and over-hop, and yeah, you just do in small increments. To put it back on, you kind of slide it on, pull down the pins, and then pull it back a couple times to make sure it locks all the way in. Sometimes you have this thing, there's a little pin on the front, or the little channel thing on the front that'll stick out. You got to put it back on again because it's not lined up all the way if that happens. This sun is...
God, the sun, dude. My eyes are getting annihilated.
Yeah, that's it. We'll go on to tips and questions or whatever the next one is. Alright, so we got a question on our last video. It's this one here. Basically, he's asking how much money does that cost? So that gun right there you can buy for $400. I bought mine also for $400 when it was on sale, but it was only $500, but now it's $400. So that was the first sniper rifle Novich ever, or first gun altogether he ever put out. That was probably, I think a couple years ago he put that one out. It set the new bar for sniper rifles. And real quick before we go into this, we are not paid by Novich to say anything we're about to say.
We just find ourselves promoting him in every video.
In every video.
Honestly, I don't know why.
Praise Novich, his guns are very good.
Yeah, and the guns are amazing. So, this is his first gun. The next gun he came out, or the next two guns he came out with were...
there's the SSP, which is a gas blowback pistol, and then there's the SSX, which is a suppressor. The difference between the two is the SSP, you can use more tactical, like assault, like run up and just murder people. The SSX is a suppressor, so it has more range, and it's more of like a snipey pistol.
And after he put those out, next came the SSG-10, and it's two forms, A1 and A2, the only difference being the stock. One's more tactical, a lot of mounting space and things like that. The other one's more basic, kind of like that one. Yeah. Those two guns are instantly the same, and they both, basically, I can't vouch for it, but they say they're better than the SSG-24, more range, and they're quieter, that kind of thing. Then after that, that brings us to the present. Next comes the SSR-15.
Yeah, the SSR-15 is going to be Novich's first AEG that he's making. My opinion, AEGs are pretty good. I like them a lot. They're fun to use. They're pretty good. You can, charge, you can assault with them pretty easily. And given how a lot of Novich's guns are really high quality and they're really good, I would highly recommend it. I don't use it. I don't know how it looks at all. I don't know how it works.
It's not even out yet, but keep an eye for it.
But I would recommend it because it's probably going to be really good.
And the next gun after that he's coming out with that he's officially announced so far, there goes the pistol.
Stop. I got this.
Dude, it's too far forward now.
You know what? I don't care.
It's fine.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just leave it. Okay, back to our regular schedule programming.
Alright, the next gun he's coming out with is the SSX 303, which is basically the SSX 23 in a carbine kit, so you can shoulder it. I think it's slightly different, so it has more power, that kind of thing. It's basically a semi-auto sniper rifle, so that also I'm sure will be an amazing gun, probably be one of the furthest shooting gas weapons or gas airsoft guns.
It's definitely on my wish list.
Yeah, that one is coming out.
Only you had the money to afford it.
That one's coming out in November. That one also should be an amazing gun. And you can check out all these guns and probably I'll put a link to their sort of like slideshow type thingamajig that they did that explains all this more in detail. I'll put that and the novice.com link in the description, so go check those out. High quality guns for advanced airsoft players and new players alike. Both amazing guns, or all of them do amazing guns, and we'll move to the next segment.
Welcome all to story time. This is my favorite segment. We don't have our usual set. You know, we have the table over there, but
we wanted to mix it up.
that's
today.
lame. We wanted to mix it up today. So today we're on this nice little swing here. You know, nice calming day. So today we're going to be reading a story. It was a beautiful day at Game Pop. That wasn't at Game Pop.
No,
it was
it
at
was
West
West
Coast.
Coast.
All right.
We're
We're reading West Coast today. The story was at West Coast today. Basically what happened was one of my friends, we told him to buy a rifle because he wanted to get into airsoft, and he's not a sniper.
And he's also very stubborn.
He's also very stubborn. So guess what he bought? A $200 revolver.
Chrome.
Chrome, you know, metal
Could
shells.
see it across the field.
Everything, you could see it across the field, metal shells, everything. He bought a very nice gun, but also, here's the thing.
It's trash.
The thing ain't practical when it comes to
It was
airsoft.
6 shots.
Yeah, it was 6 shots and you're done. So, basically what happened is the day of the game, you know, the one round where we were playing, the map was really small, and
Yes.
he had a rental rifle, but he also had a revolver and a holster. So he laid his rifle down, and then he runs over to this little tube thingamajig, and he's hiding down. He shoots, you know, little cover fire and everything. But then he has to reload. So he didn't have any extra shells or anything. So what he did, pulls out of his pocket a plastic baggie full of airsoft.
Not a phone.
Not a phone. It was a plastic baggie full of BBs. As he pulls it out, bag spills open, BBs go flying everywhere.
And he's just all like,
Literally, he was sitting there, looks at his gun, looks at all the BBs, and just goes. But he doesn't quit there. He says, "No, sir, I ain't stopping." He picks up the BBs one at a time.
Out of the
puts
dirt.
it out of the dirt.
Out of the
Puts it
dirt.
into his gun. Dude, loads his gun. He is ready to fire now. 6 whole shots. He's ready for it. Dude, okay, so I think a dude on the enemy team saw him, and so he runs over
saw
like
the
full
chrome
force.
across the field.
Saw the chrome from across the field.
glint.
Yeah, he comes sprinting in. He jumps off of the tube, but here's the thing. He thought that our friend Dominic, he thought he was on the left. Turns out Dominic was actually on the right. So he jumps over the tube, looks to the left, shoots. Dominic's
nobody
gone.
there.
There's nobody there. Guess what Dominic did? Boom, boom, boom. Red Dead Redemption shoots him right in the right in the hip. Bam.
Dead.
Dominic got a kill with a rifle.
We freaked out. Everyone
Literally
at
all
Dead lost their mind.
Yeah. So, but what makes the story even better is because not only did he become memorable for the plastic baggie full of airsoft BBs, the next round, puts his rifle down, starts charging at some dude, and all he heard was just some dude yelling, "It's the revolver guy!" And then that's how he became known at West Coast as the revolver
He
dude.
got one whole kill with his revolver. Good times.
Good times. Story time, favorite segment, swing. I don't know if we're going to keep doing this. Very interesting.
Interesting setup.
Very interesting setup. See you next time. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. This is a pretty interesting video because of how many times we don't get focused.
Yes.
We just keep getting sidetracked. Anyways, so we have a merch link in the description. We have an Instagram now, at Bolt Action Airsoft. Also
Follow
link in
us.
the description. Follow us. I don't know why. I don't even have Instagram. But
Follow us.
follow us.
Yeah. We put out cool videos on there too.
Yeah.
Sure. Interesting video.
Interesting. Yeah, share this video with your friends. Like,
Smash like, subscribe.
Stay safe,
and-
guys.
Yeah, stay safe. See you next time.